that's tricky because not a lot of people know my name.
Do you have a different name besides?
Everybody knows me as Baker.
Baker?
Yeah. Especially in the tattoo industry and
I still
fishing.
call him Brandon.
All my fishing.
Wait, your name's Brandon?
Brandon's my real name. Nobody knows that. We can't put that in there.
Do you have a last name?
Last name is Quayar.
Should we keep this under wraps?
Yeah, we'll just keep it. Everybody just knows me as Baker.
I promise we won't tell anyone.
That's fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. My clients that pay me on Venmo know my real name, but most tattooers just know me as Baker.
Dude, as long as they know you on Venmo, you're good.
Yeah.
That's the most important name you need.
Yes, because the Venmo will.
As long as the money's paid, no problem.
Exactly.
Where do you work?
I work at Fin&Ink in Bozeman, Montana. Super cool little small shop right on the edge of town. It's like there's like a big wilderness sanctuary like right behind in our backyard. Super cool shop. I actually went to Montana originally to go to Yellowstone and do some tourist stuff, and a friend of mine brought me up there, and then I was up there for 2 weeks. I was probably 19, 20 years old, and I met some random people that were like, I want to get a tattoo by you. You're from San Diego. And eventually it was like, dude, you just need to move out here.
And what do you fish for up there mostly?
So mostly what I fish for trout. There's feels like infinity amount of trout, rivers, and lakes in every direction around me, which is super cool. The trout per square mile of river is like insane. Like, especially how easy it is to throw a worm and hook. You're catching a fish every time.
Sick. Out here we go on an all-day fishing trip on a boat.
Not catch anything.
Sometimes we get skunked.
Yeah.
Let's check out these.
Oh.
You haven't seen that yet.
I haven't.
Show the
Right
camera.
on.
Push it up close.
I like the little.
one.
I like the little metallic we got going on there.
So tell us about this design. This is the first you've seen this actually in your hand.
The same day that I drew this, I caught the biggest rainbow trout I ever caught. It was 26 inches. I got home and I was like, dude, I need to draw like a little tattoo version of him. I think that'd be sick. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's the one. It's going on the lure.
Nice. Check out this one.
Ooh, yeah. Sick. So this one, I fished this little lake that's by my house, maybe like 40 minutes away from where I live. It's this lake way up in the mountains, and it's full of these little cutthroat trout. They're not very big, but they're super aggressive and super fun to catch on dry flies. The first fish that I caught that day ate a bug that was the exact same colors of him. I have a picture. I'll send you the picture. It's like a picture of the fish with the bug in his mouth with the same color pattern as the fish. And I was like, that's cool if we did a fish chasing the fish, chasing the fish, chasing the fish. It looks super close. Fishception. Inception, the movie, but fish version. I do mostly American traditional kind of style. That's what's kind of been the most fun for me lately. That's what I've been the most into, and I have a lot of kind of that clientele of they just want to get like kind of however I want to do it.
So you flew into San Diego this morning.
Yeah.
What's happening? I know you didn't fly in just for this interview.
I'm buying a car today. So I flew down.
So Lambo, McLaren, what do we got going on here?
It's a Lamborghini. Lamborghini Huracan. I actually, while I'm not tattooing and fishing, I have a car rental business in Bozeman. It's just all through Turo and outdoorsy. I flip-flop back and forth depending on what kind of car it is. So I go through a lot of cars, buy cars, rent them out for a couple months. Once the maintenance gets kind of rough, I'll sell it. But yeah, I'm buying this Lamborghini. It's been my dream car. I've always wanted to own one. I think that'd be awesome. I can drive it for a year or two. If I rent it for 3 days a month, it pays for itself and I got it for free.
Right.
And then after 2 or 3 years, I can sell it, get all my money back and all the money that I put into it.
Dude, that's a good.
And I buy a house.
That's a good
or whatever.
It's a good plan for sure.
And it's cool because I can do it before noon. I can do it before noon or after 8, so it doesn't interfere with my tattoo work at all.
I'm gonna buy a car today after this interview.
So yeah,
I might be able to do the Lambo, but you know, maybe figure out Honda Civic I'll get.
My dream fish to catch. I actually was recently in Arkansas. I went to Arkansas to visit a friend, and I heard about the White River in Arkansas. It has like a bunch of the world record brown trout catches in it, or United States records. So I went there and I was like, oh, I'll go check it out. Drove, looks like an hour away from his house. Fished it a little bit, caught a bunch of, good sized fish. But there's a photo of a guy that caught a fish that was 36 pounds or something, for a brown trout, that's huge. And I was like, they're in here, like they're known for being in here. So I found this lure in a friend of mine's old tackle box. It was like a rainbow trout that was this big. That's the lure.
Sick.
It had 2 treble hooks on it. And I was like, man, I'll cast it out, see what happens. There are probably big fish in here, but I don't know where they are. I don't know. I was wade fishing, so I didn't know what part of the river I was fishing. It's totally different than Montana. It's like swampy, kind of like humid area. So I went to this one boat launch and I just started casting out this giant lure, and I hooked something that was massive. And I had 15-pound test, and it took my lure and just ran. And my reel was like, and then tried to catch it, and it just snapped me right off. And I had no chance. But it's because I wasn't really ready for it. But
so you think that was the one?
That was the one. So I'm gonna go back with a guide this time, maybe at night, and I'm gonna catch that fish. That's the fish. It's gonna be a brown trout. It's massive. It's my favorite kind of fish, I think.
Yeah.
Color-wise and fight to catch. My name's Baker. This is my signature fishing lure. It's Fin&Ink.
Nah, you just look whatever.